Kublai pi baro shkatup khubor jungi ka Don Bosco Media Network. Tini phai shosh ki mat ki ba kongsan. Rai ka sarkar ban pleno i college bat school na du shi tarek unai lo. Kuwa ka sarkar Meghalaya ban wengno ya ki kentien unrepresented tribes na ka 6th schedule ka riti sanshar kari India. Klem jing pentip babyang lahaban shukhang dukan klem yo di AA. Bat penrem jur ka sur kinong janjia ya ka sarkar halor ka jing syasiat yang ubah che thangsil. Tementang ini phaj ki khubor ki bakambnia. Ka sarkar Meghalaya mentakasi kala shime ka rai ban pleno ki college bat school hapo ka jilla na do ka shitarek unai lor. Habakran ki nong thok khubor bat lat pathai khubor mentri ka thok ka puli uba lakmen rumbo yule tho bahakane ka jing pli ki jaka ai jing hikai ki don khindiat ki jing kala. Ba rumbo yulai tho banadu class 1 hadu class 5 ha ki jaka sor kinlong online. Mentri yulai tho ru bakitu ki bapuli hapedeng class 6 but 8 ki labne kendui ki nong hikai jing ki school lada ki don kam. Mentri yulai tho ia ka jing pli noi ki jaka puli nadu class 9 hadu class 12. Hakabe de bet ki jaka nong kendong mentri yulai tho baki nong puli hapedeng class 1 but class 5 ki lala bani kendui ki nong hikai jong ki lada ki don kam. But in pleno iki jaka puli na do class 6 hadu class 8. Nakaliang mentri yulai tho ban nakaliang ka sarkar kan pen baki nong hikai ki ban long ki bala pediang ya ketika. Ulaong begitu ki nong hikai ki bamtre ban shime ketika kin haben pen I da ki dulir baki la long ki bala lain ok nyang jupang corona. Kat kum ki kendon bala bu da ka sarkar. Sho mentri ula pentip ban nakaliang ka sarkar kala ai la iki jaka puli bakin sedang no na do ka shi tarik unai lor. Henry ka shong pat hakin nong penyait school balada kim pat long ki bala kloy ki laban play hadin habotru.
The government of Meghalaya has decided that all colleges will be open from the 1st of September. So all colleges will be opened from 1st of September regarding that is urban as well as rural. Regarding the schools in urban areas, class 6 to class 8, the school visits, and class 9 to class 12 will be open. In rural areas, from class 1 to class 5, there will be school visits. Then class 6 to class 8 will be open, and class 9 to class 12 will also be open. Therefore, in the schools, we have mentioned that the teachers who are there, we are ensuring that they are going to be fully vaccinated, and the ones who are not vaccinated, they need to produce the RT-PCR test results in a specific period of time. And from the students' point of view, there will not be any specific condition for the students, but all college students, we have seen that a large number of them are vaccinated, and we are hopeful that more and more students will come forward in the colleges to get vaccinated. Regarding the first part, that yes, everybody is vulnerable, and that's the reason why we have ensured that the class 1 to class 5 are not, it will be only online, and also there will be school visits only in the rural areas, which would mean that the students will only go for visits. And in certain areas which is there, we have again, even in urban areas, even to class 8, we have said there will be school visits. So therefore, we have tried to do it in a phase-wise manner, and we are starting with one phase in which we will see how the situation unfolds. But more importantly, as I mentioned earlier, nobody is going to force anybody to open a school. So if the parents also, if they feel that the students should not go, and the children should not go to school, nobody will be forced to go. So it's not necessary that attendance is mandatory. But there are a large section of people who want to go, who would want the classes to be there, and therefore we feel that it is appropriate, keeping the situation that numbers are not fully down, but they're better than what they were a few weeks back. We feel that students have suffered a lot. So therefore we are starting it in a phase-wise manner. Again, as I said, attendance is not mandatory, and opening of the school also is not mandatory. But those who would want to open the schools, those who would want to go to the classes, this basically will allow them to go.
Menteri Ulaya Turu baka sorkar kala sheme karai ban pleno eki jaka jungo kai pertai na do kashi tarik unailur. Ha ka bede bat kane Menteri Ulaya Tu ba unong wan jungo kai pertai udai ban pendep baro artili kitika. Lada utau nong jungo kai pertai ulayo tangkawe ketika udai ban pensisa ling baki dulir benat bat RT-PCR bu ulale hapokah nyopo arkanta bat ulalong balalai na uknyang jengpang.
To open the tourism sector from the 1st of September. The tourists, though, will have to come with double vaccination. So tourists who are fully vaccinated will be allowed to visit Meghalaya for tourism-related purposes from the 1st of September. Tourists who are not vaccinated or have only a single dose will have to produce a negative RT-PCR, TrueNat or CBNat report, which will be valid if they have been tested within 72 hours prior to their arrival at the entry point. The tourists will also have to generate an e-invite for entry to Meghalaya through the Meghalaya app of the Meghalaya Tourism Department. It is also mandatory that the tourists who come in should book at least one night stay, either hotel, homestay or guest houses, and declaration of the complete itinerary should be there. Tourists who are staying as guests of any family or friend in Meghalaya shall declare the full address and contact details of the family or friend. At the same time, for local tourists from within the state, they will be allowed to visit any location in Meghalaya or tourism-related purposes if you are fully vaccinated or even single vaccinated. So within the state of Meghalaya, within the local tourists, vaccinated tourists will be allowed to visit, or locals will be allowed to visit different tourism locations. Local tourists who are not vaccinated will have to produce negative RT-PCR, TrueNat or CBNat report before checking into any hotel or to visit any tourist spot. So these were the few
Kasorkar Meghalaya mentakasi kalashim ya karai ben kentui kasorkar pedeng ban weng no iki kentien unrepresented tribes naka 6th schedule jongkariti senchar jongkari India. Habakran ki nong tok Khubor hadin ka review meeting jong kasorkar Menteri rang ba Conrad ki sangmau le tho bai kite ki kentien de ban weng no naka 6th schedule jongkariti senchar kari India but annam penrung sho yeki lada don ki jing pen kala ki riti senchar jongkari India. Conrad ki sangmau le thu baka sarkar ka kwa ban ai jingmo de ka sarkar pedeng baka wei na ki lai tili ki autonomous district council ki de ban don sau phongut ki nong mikmat kentup ya saungut ki bala thong da ka sarkar.
And this is the second round of consultation we had in regards to certain aspects of the amendment to the 6th schedule, which had been parliamentary committee had given its suggestions and recommendations on it, based on which the Government of India has asked the state government and the district council's opinions and suggestions on those particular issues to be given. Last week we had met and we had initiated the discussion. Post that, the CEMs and the district councils had meetings with our officials as well as with the Advocate General. And today was the concluding meeting to finally give the recommendations from our side to Government of India on the different points that were mentioned by the Parliamentary Committee on the 6th schedule amendment. The first issue was regarding the issue of unrepresentative tribes in the nominated seats. So we as state government and as district councils have recommended that the word unrepresented tribes must be removed. So therefore, the word unrepresented tribes should not be there, and accordingly, suggestions will be made to Government of India on that aspect. Number two was regarding the number of seats, and we felt that, and so did Government of India also feel that there should be a uniformity when the suggestions are given. Therefore, keeping that aspect in mind, we have decided to recommend that the 3 district councils shall have not more than 40 members each. The 3 district councils shall not have more than 40 members each and shall not have more than 4 nominated members. So total will be 40 maximum and nominated will be 4 maximum, which is similar to how it was earlier in the original 6th schedule, where the numbers was kept 30 and the maximum nominated members was maximum 4. So similarly, we have said that it will be maximum 40 with maximum nomination of 4. Any permutation combination will accordingly be issued by the governor on the recommendation and suggestions given by.
Tumentang ini pai kindiak Shaki Jing Penbena. Nakaliang ka Don Bosco Media Network ni sngo kemen ban pentip shapi ki nong pej baro maka Don Bosco Media Network kan sawan ru haki cable channel TV jongpi na do patayau ban wan. Dadapi don jing tip ni Khubor Na pila ban pentip haki number balabu haki YouTube channel jongi. Tumentang ini pai ki Khubor badangsa. Hadin ka jingpli ki yo ki hat bun ki las dang ban mi bat shongshit sa shi sien ban le chi la ki kam ki jam. Ka jing persang na kaliang ka sarkar ban te la kami ka jing sapreng khniang jipang covid da ka bapin mi ki kendon na ka tanat ka koit ka khya kalala ban pen shluru ki nong di jing di ha ki yo ki hat ban ai ti ka ban ya da ya la di na ka ni ka klam. Haka arpu san tarik bat apun rio tarik minta kasni. Layo jing te bala pak kang noi ki yo ki hat na kino ma ki daw klem ka jing penchai pat ba. Nakaliang ka Don Bosco Media Network minta kasni kalayo ban yakren bat katu kat ni kinong di dukan hayo bat haki penta ba marjan bekilaya tu ba ka ni ka jing le ki bor penyai district kalong ka bam shong nong rim namar klem ka jing pen bana ni jing penchai ka babyang la shu pai kinong di bakin kang ki dukan jongki. Nakaliang kinong di kila penpai ka jing sngo diaw kam tam kitu ki basa sa jangai kibala thiet lupai ki mar bandi kila mi nalayeng dang step henry mersons dang play kila hap khang no kane ka khtai ka kamai ka ji jongki
na tengam tip mana ka e ka daw tang ka weng tip ba menin ka sni ba long run li sa po meetings po maulai ting yoburo mi ro mang ya khang Ndrai menta kasni na kaya ka daw ang tip na marba suwan buru ba ang bajang hang no manaw pagsang dukan ya pim taxni ni padba tingin tip na nang kono ka daw wala yan niya si hang ang balay pim ay wan ong rena do man step bangin ay de jur ben kid ben mo wangam bron por ngelek saway dan dalek dep khang ngai dukan pat la wan se ini magistrate yang balai pikang ni dai ni nong pek kene tengangan le amno ka ben lek bu no teng ni susah rem bet namar ngi ban pak khang man kesni tengi ni im jare namar ke jingdi jongi kamai berete la dangin khang mentang ngin pli la sai tempau balak kliap na yeng wa du no te mardi marthit marbam te mero lada pia perkat lang ini kipat bak bala lockdown si kata ta ailat ke bangin pliman sini ke ong makang saw bajar ngin nget mutahi lada ke ong makang san bajar ngin nget tang ba ailat bangin pli mangkesni ke kadaw wong kelin kambatai kelin kedai ban batai ketu kelin badi jan ong maka kelamwan ne mano ni sat kule Khubor ngilap na Khubor ba khang lek sni la de ban ai Khubor mata ndrai mata Khubor ai ha YouTube ro ngimdan YouTube ni baduk basuk ni akhet ta ka mobile ba pet na YouTube na ta ka daw sem din ke ni suwan ba kum to te ngilap pen bet la tiari tar ngilap thit lut ke sa long ma Ni kamai dak po tangi hidup tangi sa isang madan kumne. De im tulop to hoat kan pak kang steyo rum petel. Ni babalam snitit menmipat ke jing ke banang ni. Nda iben sak set panat la lai sim. Tang badi wai dang papat. Ngal lai po arsnem ni sang nang kong ngai. Ngal temen beruruk marwe. Namar ngawan sang nuduk senam kan kendai polai kendai pesau. La projek kendai gawe ngang la sedang diwai dong kendai po kendai polai. La lai po arsnem ni. Kene kaduk nga kadang arsnem mentak yok pun gawe. Perkata.
Hini kesengi dah kau kasur kinong jantia kabakentu biki seng balang nadu ka JSU, KSU, HYC, JYF, JSM, MPUF, EJNC, FKJJP bat kiway. Kalap loy ka Black Flag Peace Rally hari lum jantia halor ka jing syasiat yapu General Secretary barim ka HNLC Ucheres S thank you. Bat kilap penram jori ka Sarkar Jilla kumjo ya ka tanat pulit halor ka jing lit siat yap yute orang ba haking sa jung u ha ka step jong ka khatlai tarik mentau benai. Bat kasur kinong jantia kilap pertasla bakane ka jing thombor bat jing le don bor jong ka Sarkar ya ki riu pajba. Yakni ka Black Flag Peace Rally lapan long habaro artili ki district hari lom jantia. Hakabaki las dang shwana Kleriat East Jantia Hills District but one pai patcha Jawai West Jantia Hills District. Kleriat kilatur hadu haphalau ko office u Deputy Commissioner ban penlong pat ya ka jingalang hakmat umot kiang nang ba badon hajan ko office DC kadba hajawai pan hadin ka rally kilapan long ya ka jingalang hamadan daimasi lat thlabo bat halat kiang nang ba Government College. Baro kinong ilam seng phalang beper haba ai jing kren ki penrem jore ka jingle ka Sarkar Jilla ka ba yuro ya ka hok long breu man breu.
Bagi kena ba abisiar iba ceres kiong ba ula yele pemensai ka kaliban yele andai kum kita ke special force ban penong ba kat ki special force atau kimlaze bani khon iba ceres dalor bidan apreng ke sistem dalor idan apreng ka karta ka malahe atau kimlaze bani khon iba ceres manong IP kita gini ki polis kita pas training kita pas ke experience kita gini kita tebet dengan IP kita tebet kita ki sipai kita kini ke sulai dengan polis nomor kita iyo kate ke sulai kita tere leru kita set yang no kita sempret tangi kali ini kim sim ni ke Shillong ke jing imbreu kini ke jing le jong Sarkar manong aja ke jing le ke jong Sarkar kependung mesin kependung mesin ni kinong yang lamjong sing barang ban kinong iri buruk away lara kecil akum ni iba ceres kamut kanjia ayu ika puteng ika asal sisi yang iru kinong yang le namentah ini kinong hit ika ribar kecat penriau kaya kanjia lada kan yin aila lada yin sya peniurat kunis kumne kapor hak ini ke Sarkar ke pemerintah mana IP mana kalian ke jongi ke sur jong nong jantia ni ai ke cekersan ya ke yin join ba senes ni nai ke cekersan la ke kidan kam ngindon nak dia kejat bangin mudien ya ke yin join ba senes ngindon nak dia senda jongki kenang men makin ya sekamat bat nak kalian ke jongi ro ni dawa bakat judicial inquiry kalian ke bakhot bat tolong ke basur bertokit ya ke jiksa punya join bace nak kalian jongi ni dawa bakat dia bakhot lam gomta la ka amlam ke bakhot kecil bat kecil mustam ada apa rilum jantia kasih jongi kan salong ke bejor kata ke message ke bekliar ke bangi kuat penajam Sarkar larang imyo ya ka judicial inquiry ke bersisar dengan kebukur kan mau bakari kasih jantia jongi kan sekalalong kari om Islam kan sekalalong kari penyelek berke Sarkar
Mata kita ki khubor ngil apo shibukut tatah do bengine shembiang kubli shibun.